Welcome to this joyous occasion. This is the Northland High School STEM Club ninth annual senior signing day. In the midst of everything that has occurred, we're coming to you in a different way. Back on March 12th, we learned that we would not be returning to the building after March 13th for at least 3 weeks. We had already found out that our NESB convention to San Antonio, Texas would be postponed, but since we didn't have any other details, we continued to work. So on Thursday afternoon, March 12th, we were working in room 109 and in other locations in the building on our competition projects. Not knowing that that would be the last time that we would be together to work on our concerted efforts at STEM excellence. Well, due to everything that has occurred, the stay-at-home orders and everything, we were unable to take our STEM trip. We were unable to do our Kings Island trip. We were unable to do our STEM club weekend and cookout that included our awards recognition banquet and senior signing day. So it just kind of turned everything upside down. Because we thought, how could we let the class of 2020 know how much we love them and we appreciate everything that they've done in their time at Northland? I recall when this group of seniors entered the halls of Northland High School as freshmen at freshman orientation in 2016. Eager freshmen. Some of them joined the STEM club their freshman year and have been with us all 4 years. Some of them joined later. In any event, they've worked hard, they've been leaders, they've been officers, they've led the way, they've carried the STEM banner. And so I and the other adults I talked with could not let this pass and we not recognize them for their dedication to Northland STEM Club. So we decided to do our virtual senior signing day. After my welcome, you will be greeted by the best principal in Columbus City Schools, Mr. Jason Johnson. After Mr. Johnson, we have a tradition for our signing day that we read "Oh, the Places You'll Go" by Dr. Seuss. However, this time we won't be reading it, but there will be a special presentation of it. So please check it out and enjoy it. After "Oh, the Places You'll Go," we will present to you our 14 Northland High School STEM Club seniors in only their own way that they know to come to you.
Hello, Vikings. It's Mr. Johnson. As you can see, it's a beautiful day to be a Viking. And I wanted to just take a moment to thank you and congratulate you on finishing another successful year in our STEM club. You have done an outstanding job, and I could be no more prouder of you than I am. I also want to congratulate and thank our wonderful STEM club advisor, Dr. Sybil Brown, for all of her commitment and support throughout this school year. To all of our parents, our volunteers, community members, our staff members that continue to help and support the STEM club, you have helped us become the best STEM club in Central Ohio, and I am so proud of you. I especially want to take a moment to congratulate and thank our 13 seniors who are graduating this year. You have certainly set the bar high for those who are coming after you. I want to thank Jason for his leadership, Tara for her commitment, Viet for his brilliance, Hussam for his faithfulness, Aaron for his consistency, Kyle for his diligence, Antonio for his humility, Heiser for his creativity, Lorenzo for his focus, Alonzo for his vision, Nana for his humor, Nasir for his teamwork, Dazan for his energy, and Latroy for his adaptability. You have set a wonderful foundation upon which students who come behind you will have a great understanding of what it takes to move our STEM club forward. And I am excited to hear about the great places that your journey will take you. Speaking of going places, as is a long-standing tradition at the Northland High School STEM Club sign-up, we're going to participate in a special rendition of Dr. Seuss's "Oh, the Places You'll Go." Congratulations, and we'll be in touch soon.
Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. You look up and down streets, look 'em over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen, and frequently do, to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. You'll be on your way up. You'll be seeing great sights. You'll join the high flyers who soar to high heights. You won't lag behind because you'll have the speed. You'll pass the whole gang and you'll soon take the lead. Wherever you fly, you'll be best of the best. Wherever you go, you will top all the rest. Except when you don't. Because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. You can get all hung up in a prickly perch, and your gang will fly on. You'll be left in a lurch. You'll come down from the lurch with an unpleasant bump, and the chances are then that you'll be in a slump. And when you're in a slump, you're not in for much fun. Unslumping yourself is not easily done. You will come to a place where the streets are not marked. Some windows are lighted, but mostly they're darked. A place you could sprain both your elbow and chin. Do you dare to stay out? Do you dare to go in? How much can you lose? How much can you win? And if you go in, should you turn left or right and 3/4, or maybe not quite, or go around back and sneak in from behind? Simple it's not, I'm afraid you will find, for a mind-maker-upper to make up his mind. You can get so confused that you'll start in to race down long wiggled roads at a breaknecking pace and grind on for miles across weirdish wild space, headed, I fear, toward a most useless place. The waiting place. For people just waiting. Waiting for a train to go, or a bus to come, or a plane to go, or the mail to come, or the rain to go, or the phone to ring, or the snow to snow, or the waiting around for a yes or a no, or waiting for their hair to grow. Everyone is just waiting. Waiting for the fish to bite, or waiting for the wind to fly a kite, or waiting around for Friday night, or waiting, perhaps, for their Uncle Jake, or a pot to boil, or a better break, or a string of pearls, or a pair of pants, or a wig with curls, or another chance. Everyone is just waiting. No, that's not for you. Somehow you'll escape all that waiting and staying. You'll find the bright places where boom bands are playing. With banner flip-flapping, once more you'll ride high. ready for anything under the sky, ready because you're that kind of a guy. Oh, the places you'll go, there is fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won, and the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame, you'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too. Games you can't win because you'll play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. But on you will go, though the weather be foul. On you will go, though your enemies prowl. On you will go, though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek, though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. On and on you will hike, and I know you'll hike far, and face up to your problems, whatever they are. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. So, be your name Bucksbaum or Bixby or Bray, or Mordecai Ali Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So, get on your way.
Fight.
Hello, my name is Aaron Holly. Since we're quarantined, we can't really do much else, so here I am. And just go answer the questions. I was in STEM club for 4 years in high school. 8 technically is my involvement, but I wasn't really in STEM club. List any offices I felt. I didn't hold any official title for my office, but I was, I guess, a senior advisor. I was seen as someone they could take advice from as to how to handle the situation. I competed on math team and Vex Robotics. My favorite STEM memory is, I forget which trip it was, but I was in the elevator with my dad. We were going up to our room, and we see, I'm not going to name any names, I'm just going to say person 1 and 2. The elevator door opens, and we see they like spilled a milkshake, and they're like looking at the shake. And they're like staring at it like, what do we do? Like, how do we get this up? And my dad just like snaps at the Barbie. He's like, you better clean that up. Alright, next. Words of wisdom from remaining STEM members. Remember humility and work ethic. I feel like work ethic is what gets us through our competitions every year. And we can't stop at what we think is good enough. We need to keep going. Stopping at what we think is good enough is going to land you in second place. Alright, I got accepted to a lot of schools. I applied to like more than 10. I really don't know how many. NC, A&T, OSU, OU, University of Dayton. Did I get accepted to Carnegie? I don't remember if I got accepted to Carnegie or not. University of Akron, University of Toledo, Miami University, and those are all the ones I can think of off my. Cincinnati, University of Cincinnati, Kent State, and that's all I can think of right now. Where am I going next? What am I majoring in? I'm going to Columbus State Community College, and I am majoring in computer science software development. 3 places that you shop or eat. I eat at Chipotle, Roosters, and Subway. Once again, I would like to thank STEM Club. I'd like to thank Dr. Brown. I'd like to thank all the teachers, all the parents that have helped us over the years. Shout out Mr. Johnston, biggest supporter, I swear. You're everywhere. Thank you, just all the staff.
Hey, what's your name?
Alonzo Wall.
How long were you in STEM?
I was in STEM for all 4 years at Northland.
List any officer positions you've held, if any.
I was on executive board my sophomore year, and then my junior and senior year I was the academic coordinator.
What teams did you compete on?
I was on 1080 marketing team, I was on Vex my freshman year, and I've been on math team all 4 years.
Are there any words of wisdom you have for remaining STEM members?
Say do good inside of school and don't just do STEM just to go on trips.
What is your favorite STEM memory?
My favorite STEM memory is being in a room with my brother Jason and Nana last year in Detroit.
Where are you going next? What school did you get accepted to?
I got accepted to Ohio State University. I'm going to be at Newark campus. Major is going to be architecture, and I'm minoring in business.
My name is Antonio, and I've been in STEM for 2 years as part of the 1080 team. This fall, I'm going to Ohio State Newark to major in health science. And one of my favorite STEM memories is one of the Saturdays where a whole bunch of kids came and was competing at Northland. I thought that was cool. And any advice to y'all is just stay consistently come to STEM, go on trips and have fun.
Hey, my name is Dazon Busby Bentley. I've been part of STEM Club for about 3 years, and I also was a part of the 1080 mechanics team. My favorite memory about STEM Club was going to Parkmore and putting on a rap showcase for them too. I also will be going to Tennessee State University to study business and marketing, also doing football. My advice to you guys is never give up, keep supporting your teams, and get people involved in the STEM Club.
Hi, my name is Hussam Ahmed, aka Handsome Hussam. I have been part of STEM Club for 4 years now. Sophomore year, I was part of the executive board. Junior year, I know I did something. Forget what it was though. And then senior year, I was the vice president of the STEM Club. The first 2 years of being part of the STEM Club, I was part of 1080. After which, it got a little boring for me. So then I decided to do Kidwin, which is probably more boring than 1080. So I don't know why I did that. And then during all of those 4 years, I was part of the math team. For my words of wisdom to remaining STEM members is that we are all relatively young right now, and we have a lot of potential. We should really go out there and just try and do things. We might fail here and there, but we're still young. We can still get back up, right? And especially right now, we all have voices, and we should use our youth right now just for the betterment of the world. Help people while we can right now. College-wise, I've applied to 4 schools, and I'm blessed to say that I have been accepted by all 4 of them. Nice. The schools were OSU, Denison University, University of Dayton, and Otterbein University. And this upcoming fall, I will be attending the Ohio State University main campus to study industrial engineering. Yeah, that's great. Wish me luck there. But that's all. Thank you for listening, and I hope to see you all after Corona ends. Bye.
Hello everybody, it's Jason Barnes. I've been in STEM for 4 years, and throughout those 4 years I have only held the office of president, which was my senior year. The teams that I competed on were 1080 marketing and a little bit of math team. My favorite memory from STEM throughout those 4 years would definitely have to be my junior year. That's when me and my marketing team did our best, and we were just awesome that year. Schools that I have been accepted to, there's a lot. Honestly, I really don't want to name them. But the school that I will be attending is Denison University, and I will be majoring in communications. And a little word of wisdom is don't stress. It's not good for y'all. Just try to make it fun, have fun. That's the only way to get through it.
What's good, y'all? My name's Kyle. I did STEM Club for 3 years. I was a part of 1080 Mechanics. My favorite STEM memory was probably torching everybody in Jenga. My advice for y'all would to be do y'all's homework and make the best out of every day, because you never know when a virus can come take it all over. I got accepted into a couple colleges. I got accepted into Akron, Toledo, Cincinnati, University of Pittsburgh, Bowling Green, Harvard, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be attending Ohio State in the fall, majoring in nursing, and yeah.
My name is Latroy Hart, and I'm Vice President in STEM. Lead coder in VAX, robotics. I've been in STEM for 2 years, and my favorite memories from that time were the food, a plane, the food, the Nationals trip, which is where I got these bad boys, and hanging out with all my friends. Words of wisdom: keep working on your skills, people skills. It helps with that. That's what STEM does. You feel me? And I don't know what I want to do after graduation, but I'm gonna explore a little bit.
Hey, what's your name, man?
My name is Lorenzo Wall.
How long were you in STEM club?
I've been in STEM club for all 4 years of high school.
What officer positions have you held?
My sophomore year I was on the executive board, and as well as senior year.
What teams did you compete on?
Freshman year I competed on VEX Robotics and math team. All of the following years I was on 1080 marketing and math team.
What's your favorite STEM memory?
I'd say my favorite STEM memory was one of the ceremonies. This lady was playing the violin, Alicia Keys, Unthinkable.
Do you have any words of wisdom for the remaining STEM members?
I would say just stay focused, whatever that is, whatever you want to do, whether it's school or whatever, just stay focused.
What schools did you get accepted to, and where are you going next?
I got accepted to the University of Akron, Bowling Green University, Xavier University, and the Ohio State University.
Okay.
But next year I'll be going to the Ohio State University Newark's campus, and I'll be majoring in architecture.
Any minor?
Minor in business.
All right.
Hi, my name is Mama Bodu. I was in STEM for 4 years. I know I was never an officer because I didn't feel like I needed to be, but now I regret it. My favorite memory in STEM would have to be last year when I presented on the aiming presentation on one of my fellow members. It made me feel good about myself afterwards, and I felt really good about that. I applied to 6 schools, but before that, for any remaining members in STEM, take advantage of any and every opportunity you will get in STEM, because in the long run you will be grateful for it. But back to the schools, I applied to about 6 or 7 schools among Akron, Dayton, DRS University, Ohio University, and out of those schools I decided to attend the Ohio State University main campus in Columbus. I've chosen to major in mechanical engineering. Hopefully one day I'll become a senior mechanical engineer. Thank you.
So, I would say my favorite STEM memory is freshman year nationals. We went to Kansas City. It was the first nationals, of course, so everything was new. And it's just like all the energy was there at all the right times, you know? It was fun when it was time to have fun. We worked hard when it was time to work, and it's just like everything was great. And one memory from Kansas City is when we all were outside in the pool, and it was like 37 degrees outside, but we all still was outside in the pool enjoying ourselves and having a fun time. And that's what STEM should be about. Enjoying yourself and having a good time no matter what time, weather, temperature there is. So some words that I would have to say is make sure you always have fun in STEM. Don't make STEM feel like it's a job, because it's not a job. It's meant to have fun and it's meant to be interesting. So remember that if you don't remember anything else.
Hi, my name is Tara O'Darby. I was on the STEM Club for 4 years. I was executive board my sophomore year, officer during my junior year, and I was executive administrator my senior year. I was in math team whole 4 year. My favorite STEM memory would be going out of state to compete in the competitions. One word of advice that I would like to give all the remaining STEM club member would be that do everything that makes you happy. And I am going to Ohio State this fall for college. I'll be majoring in marketing with pre-law track and minoring in criminology.
Hey guys, my name is Viet, and I'm a 2020 senior graduate this year. I've been associated with STEM Club for 4 years, and I was in the 1080 program. I was the head mechanic for 1080 for 2 years, and for driving I was in for 3 years. First as a drag driver to circuit driving for the last 2 years. But unfortunately, this year I couldn't get the race or go to the competition. This year I'm going to OSU campus for my major in electrical engineering. First year I'm going to OSU Newark, and I will get transferred to the Columbus campus. One of my favorite STEM memories during my 4 years at STEM was when we had to race at competition for my first year, and I didn't know anything to do until my seniors helped me figure out what was going on. Words of wisdom for my members that are still in STEM right now is please stay in STEM, don't leave, and you're gonna help me be happy because of it, and everyone else that's leaving right now because we're seniors and we're going to college. I promise everyone that's still there, I'm coming back to help if you guys are frustrated with anything. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Holly. I am the Northland STEM Parent Association President. Congratulations, class of 2020, you did it. And we are so excited to have had a 9th senior signing for our Northland STEM Club. 9 years of excellence. So thank you, students. for all that you've done for Northland STEM Club. We're so proud of you and all your accomplishments. Parents, I want to thank you for your contribution to STEM Club, whether it was a meal, an encouraging word to a young person, or just getting your student to a Saturday 10 o'clock session. I do have a few parents I want to personally thank. Brian Smith, thank you so much for just being a wonderful treasurer and just for amazing support to Northland STEM. I know you would say most humbly when I would talk to you is, I'm here to serve. So I appreciate you for your service. Bantosa Carter, Joanne Redmond, thank you so much for your concessions, abilities. I mean, we rocked it this year. We had students earn over $300. It was an amazing time and we learned so much. So thank you for supporting our youth and providing them opportunities to work with the public, to learn how to set up and deal with food and handle monies and all that's involved in concessions. So thank you for your time on that. To our corporate sponsors, I thank you. I thank Honda of Americas for supporting us with grants each year. Been as low as $10,000 and as much as $20,000 to our Northland STEM Club. So thank you, Honda of Americas, for your continued financial support, as well as providing mentors for our wonderful STEM Club. Thank you, OSU, for your financial support, as well as your support of providing students to come and mentor our young people. So we thank you for that, and as well as Chase Bank. Thank you, Keisha, for the connections with Chase Bank. You've been a great asset, a wonderful mentor to our young people, and we really appreciate that. To our Northland staff, Mrs. Z, we thank you, Ms. Z, for the use of your skills, your room, your determination, just all that you've done to support Dr. Brown and the Northland STEM Club. Mr. Keller for the use of room 109. It used to be Dr. Brown's room and now it's yours, and you just made us still feel at home in there, and I appreciate you for coming out and supporting our young people. And with the strong staff, there's also behind the scenes and in front when needed is Mr. Johnson. And we thank you. You make being a principal look super cool. You're great with the students. You're a visionary. And we thank you for all that you've done to support STEM and for all the fun and energy that you brought to our NSB trips. I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about our mentors, Ian, Michael, supporting the marketing team for the 1080, and Ian with our Vex Robotics. Thank you so much. Chaperones, Brenda and Paula, thank you for assisting our hearing impaired students as they travel with the team. Safety and security, Mr. Ricks, lives in Tennessee now and is still supporting our young people at Northland STEM. We so thank you. And last but not least, give my most gratitude to Dr. Brown, an amazing advisor and a great friend who has a passion and the heart for young people and for just preparing them for greatness. I so appreciate you and all you've done. So, without further ado, congratulations 2020, you made it. We're so proud of you. And so as you go out to your places, make sure that you come back and see us at STEM Club. You know where to find us.
Hello, welcome back. Thank you, Mrs. Holly, for your remarks. And thank you all for watching our awesome senior class of 2020. Wherever you have decided to go, Tara, my only girl in this class, LaTroy, Hussam, Jason, Nana, Nasir, Dejan, Hyzir, Kyle, Aaron, Viet, Alonzo, Lorenzo, and Antonio. Wherever you've decided to go, I know that you are destined for greatness. I wish you much success in everything that you endeavor to do. Please stay connected with me so that I'll know that you are having success on your journey. And even if you're having some lows and some highs and you just need to chat, I'm always here for you. I've enjoyed working with all of you. Parents, thank you for allowing me the chance to be in the village that has helped to nurture and grow your children. I'd like to thank you, Mrs. Holly, for being the president of the Northland STEM Parent Association and all of your tireless efforts in keeping that rolling. Thank you, Mr. Holly, for all of your work. Thank you, Mr. Ricks. Even though you're not here with us, you're still with us. You're still very active with us. Thank you, Mrs. Smith, who's always here to serve. I appreciate you so much because you're always just right here, keeping everything going. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Carter and Ms. Redmond, for doing our basketball concessions. The students would not have that opportunity to fundraise if it weren't for the two of you giving tirelessly of your time every Tuesday and Friday night and any other day that a game or an athletic activity will pop up. Thank you, Mrs. Wall, for being the fundraising coordinator. Thank you, Ms. Everett, for coordinating our uniforms in our online store. Thank you, Mr. Bernard, for doing our Sign Up Genius. And thank you, Ms. Trina Burks, for bringing a lot of snacks. Thank you for feeding our Bex team when they travel to their competition, lunch and breakfast that day. And thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your support. And thank you to all of the parents who brought and contributed snacks, who brought lunch, who picked up your children from meetings and brought them back to practices and everything that you've done. Certainly none of this happens without all of your support and cooperation. I'd like to thank our interpreters, Ms. Paula Simmons and Mrs. Brenda Gilpin. You've worked with us so well. You and all of the other interpreters, we appreciate you all for working with us. And although Hyzier is graduating, I hope that we will still have an opportunity to work together sometime in the near future. I'd like to thank Ms. Zandel, my co-advisor. Thank you for all of the time that you spend here with the VEX Robotics team and the things that you've done to help streamline some of the operations that we do for our STEM club. Thank you, Mr. Keller, for your support. I also would like to thank our mentors. Thank you, Ian, and thank Honda for being our support financially. But thank you, Ian. You've been with us for lots of years. We appreciate you. Words can't even express how much we appreciate you. And I hope that even though you just got the big promotion, you'll still be able to work with us in the future. Thank you, Dr. Burgess. Thank you, Mr. Hassan. I'd like to thank our ACE mentors, architecture, construction, and engineers, who come to our Tuesday meetings and do projects with our students, spearheaded by Mr. Jim Porter. Mr. Porter, we look forward to working with the ACE mentors in the future. Thank you. I'd also like to thank our Chase mentors, Keisha Slaughter, Lexus Davis, Daniel Wright, and all of the other Chase mentors who dropped in to give guidance to our students as they worked on their projects. I'd like to thank our OSU mentors, our alums, Waleed Musa. Thank you for bringing the Lambda Psi and the OSU MVP program students out to work with us. Thank you to Jacob Maston, who is another one of our alums, student at Kent State, for all of your tireless time coming in to work with our 1080 teams. I would like to say thank you to Ms. Gittens for your support at our meetings, and one last thank you to Mr. Jason Johnson, who is the best principal in Columbus City Schools again, I re-emphasize, and who supports us in all of our efforts. Thank you, Mr. Johnson, for your support. Shout out to Antone Armstead, who was in the class of 2019 but moved away before graduation, but was one of our STEM Club members. Antone is responsible for producing our video. Thank you, Antone. I appreciate you. Love you. All of you. We don't know what the future is going to bring. There's so much uncertainty. We have a fall conference scheduled for November in Indianapolis, and we have our spring convention scheduled in March to be in Orlando. But right now, we're not sure what's going to be happening, but we will keep everyone posted. In these perilous times, let's hug each other, let's love each other. Well, we can only hug if we're in the same family. And on that note, I miss my hugs. I cannot wait to see you all so we can hug. I can't wait until the time that we can get together and hug. I love you, class of 2020. I love you. I will miss you. This is always a hard time for me because I realize that this is it. We've laughed together. We fussed. You frustrated me. I frustrated you. But we continue to push through. You've remained dedicated. And so I appreciate you for that. Everyone, please be careful. Please stay safe. Have a magnificent summer. And remember, we are family because I got all my STEM Club with me. We are family. Love you.